So welcome to this week's edition of Web Inc. Wednesday. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a development environment on your local machine, on your computer, and also to create a local installation of WordPress. The first thing we're going to do is download the install files for XAMP, which includes Apache, MySQL, and PHP. Through, and we're working on a Windows platform for this. And you can see there that the install file is downloading. Once the install file has finished downloading, just click on it once and it should run the installer. You can install it with everything, just to be sure. And I generally uncheck this, I don't need the automatic installers that it comes with. Then once your installer is finished, you can start the control panel. The two services we're going to be running are Apache, which is your web server, and MySQL, which is your database service. So just start Apache. There isn't any you might need to start Apache on a different port. This might be an issue if you've got a few things running together and different software all competing for the same port. Okay, so what we have now is Apache. I've set it up to run on port 8080 instead of port 80. So now it's looking good. The next thing we do is to open up our browser and run localhost on, make sure it's on port 8080. And there we are, there's your success screen. This means that your service is up and running and you're good to go. We can start installing a WordPress installation on our local machine now. The next thing we're going to do is download a fresh installation file zip folder of WordPress. So you can go through to wordpress.org for that and download WordPress. Once your WordPress files are finished downloading, just show it in the folder. So then what we're going to do is then extract your WordPress zip folder straight into the websites folder. So you can go extract it, just browse through to the htdocs folder in your XAMPP folder and just extract straight into there. Once your files have been extracted into the htdocs folder, then you can just go through. It's called WordPress by default, and you can go and change this to anything you like. Let's just call it Home Depot website, source site, Home Depot. Yeah, that's cool. Right, so you've got your Home Depot folder, and that's where your website's sitting. These are all your WordPress files. From here, you will need to go and then create a database. Go through to localhost PHP myadmin. So if you're having issues with the ports before, it's localhost 8080 PHP myadmin. And then what you're going to do over here is to create a new database for your website. So call it Home Depot. And create. Right. The next thing you're going to do is to browse to your actual site folder. Let's check what we call it. Yeah, Home Depot. This is all the information you need. So you need the database name, which we created, a username and a password. So for your local hosts, when we're developing on your local machine, keep it standard. The username is root and there is no password. The host is always localhost. Okay, so we can just start. Database name is Home Depot DB. Our username is root. There is no password. Localhost, and the prefix we can actually change to make something a bit more secure. So let's just call it HD, and then you can submit that. And run the installation. So WordPress is 5-minute installation. It's really straightforward. So our site title, let's call it the Home Depot. Username, also don't just call it admin. I generally call it starting with whatever the site's called, and then so home ad. It's pretty straightforward. Use the automatically generated password over there, and then your email address. Do not forget to save your password. Okay, cool. So just copy that and copy it into your, paste it into your notepad. Keep your notepad handy, and then do the installation. Here we come to our success screen. The installation has been done, so we can log into our new website. And you've got your username there, and just paste in the password and log in. So this is your brand new website. Brand new website. There it is on the front end, and we're ready to get going. Everything is available here, just as it is on the automatically installed remote sites that you may have worked on before. Periods, themes, plugins, etc. So I hope you all enjoyed that and learned something new. Like I said before, this is a great way to do some local developments in WordPress, and generally any other website you're working on. It's much better than making edits and changes and then uploading to your remote server the whole time. And in our next session next week, what I'd like to do is dive into some plugin development, custom theme development, everything that makes WordPress development a little bit more exciting than just setting up your standard blog. So please subscribe and check in next week, and I'll see you then. Thank you.